and gentlemen, let's hear it. Let's get a clapping of the hands. What? We got about 10, 20 people here, and it sounds like we only got 3. Thank God. So, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're here with great guests, and we just had a little show and tell on how to hold a blasted mic. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully, it won't look like I'm giving it a hand job or a blow job. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Home Invaders Variety Show where we do our best to make you laugh, not cry, even though sometimes I wish I could do so because the way my guests are and my crack committee work with me. But at this point in time, I will introduce the people that are here. I got K Cormier, who's in the back, but will be on. I got Adriano sitting as a guest. I got Christine. I got David. I got Jamie. I got Pat. I got Rossana, who's directing me as usual, telling me what to say and what not to say and how to hold the mic. Another one that likes to do this and telling me to give it a good job.
Yeah, because your people like to hear you.
Exactly. My people love to hear my voice. And on my right, we like Vero G, who has been here for a while, but she hasn't been here for time. And as you can see what she's wearing, it's good to see the goods, like Rossana. And as usual, Tracy wearing the goods himself, the star of his own movie, which he will talk about as well. That's why he's dressed that way, even though it doesn't seem like he come out of a mental hospital. He actually doing a show, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing actually a movie, so it's a good movie. So when he talks about it, you're gonna hear everything about it. So you know what? Was that a good build-up? All right.
I think that was a good
That wasn't a
build-up.
put-down
That
like
was
I was
not a
getting
put-down.
yelled before. Oh, I'm giving him a
She wasn't yelling at you.
Yeah, I know. Yo, you don't know how to put down. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what? So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is going to be something because I got a bunch of things that I have to cover, and people got to be short-winded, not long-winded, you know? So, let's start with my director, who is leaving me soon because she's got to go to college and get her education. You know, at the CSI, which they used to call a college of stupid idiots.
Hey, that's
That's
my
true.
alma mater you're
That's
speaking
true.
about.
Hey, I
Actually,
went there
have
first.
another
They
name
used
for
to.
it, but you can't say it on public
Yeah,
television.
that's true. Yes, you can, but don't say it here. But my point is, so how does it feel to be in front of the camera?
You know what? I've gotten used to it.
Yes.
I've gotten used to it because I used to do ringside highlights, and I'm going to be doing independent wrestling highlights again. You should know I'm stuck with him forever because he's the host of my show.
Yeah.
Him and Jamie Hickson, they are the host of my show.
Now, what made you pick us?
Because you guys have gotten amazing chemistry. You really do. I didn't give a hoot about sports until I started basically more or less interning, which I learned how to do everything doing your shows.
Yeah, I was the one that gave you the break.
Yep, you gave me a break. I started with camera doing
Yeah.
Home Invaders Variety Show. And then I started working with Guy. Guy was my mentor.
Yeah.
And David taught me
he's-
everything I know too. And Mitch.
Mitch.
God
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
his
Mitch
soul.
Foley. Yeah.
God rest his
God
soul.
rest
He's
his soul.
sorely
Yeah.
missed.
Him
But
I
no.
miss because he didn't complain as
Oh,
other
jeez.
directors did. He just did his job. Did what he
I
had to do,
complain
and
because
so
I've
on.
told you I'm not really a director.
But no,
I'm
but
just
you did your best,
pretending.
you know, even though we started late and so forth, and people complained about it. But you know what? And some people left because you did come with slow and so forth. But that's not your fault. It wasn't your fault at times. But my point is, again, the chemistry that we have in independent wrestling highlights. What was it that said, all right?
Well, if you
What
can
was it?
remember, I remember how I actually got you on the show. At the time, I was still doing ringside highlights.
Yeah.
And FCW, the wrestling school,
Right.
was doing matches. And Wilson, who was the owner, I had approached him and said, well, can I actually tape your matches and do a show for you, which will help promote you? And my show was originally called Freedom Championship Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And then because it was a problem, I started doing other promotions. I changed it to Independent Wrestling Highlights. and I started covering through God Love You Magic, who is going to be retiring and having his 35th anniversary show on September 8th.
Yeah.
Look it up on Facebook. You'll find out when
Yeah,
it
I
is
don't
if you
think
want to
he's
go.
Retiring. That's
He's
a
not
bunch
going
of
to
crap.
retire, but
He's like Terry
it's his
Funk.
retirement show. And he was responsible because he went to Wilson and said, let her do it.
Right.
So I started doing that, and then I started covering through Magic. I started covering ECPW, BWO. These are all independent factions on Staten Island, New Jersey, and Brooklyn. And I was doing it with my ex-husband at the time.
Okay.
But I wanted to bring someone else in to do the co-hosting.
Right.
So I gave you an audition.
Because that was bad. Right? He wasn't that good at doing.
No, he wasn't bad. He was, but he just did it. He was
He had
very
a different
plain.
style.
He had a different style.
He had a different style.
He didn't have a lot of personality when he did it. He was very good if he was doing a news anchor, but I felt it needed a little bit more personality. So I said, well, let me give you a shot. So FCW was doing a show, and I told you, okay, I want you to do 2 interviews for me, and let's see how it goes. And I was impressed with the way you handled yourself.
Right.
You did 2 great interviews, and then I had you start doing it. And then when Ed left my show, it became you and Jamie.
Yeah,
and
that's the way.
it was
Because it was
fabulous.
supposed to be rotation, but then
It wasn't
somebody-
rotation.
yeah,
It was
but-
a problem.
But yeah, that's
Politics.
usually- yeah, politics.
But
But
you guys were great together, and
yeah, I made Jamie
loved.
good. Yeah, I know
And
I
Jamie
made
made you good.
Oh, please.
You make each other great.
Yeah,
It's the
well,
truth.
yeah,
You guys are
there's always
fantastic
someone
together.
better, but I know I'm better than him.
You guys
but-
are fantastic
You know,
together.
yeah, I know. You
So-
had to had Beauty and the Beast, so I was the beauty, and Jamie was the Beast because he kept.
Yeah,
the
that's
hard-
what you
But-
always
but-
say,
but-
Mr.
But
Blow-Up
but
Doll.
yeah, but you know
But-
what? Yeah, the one he likes to play
Yeah.
with. But if you know what? You have a new album coming out.
Yes, yes.
You know, and we've heard it. It's good. You're gonna sing 2 songs.
Yes.
Good. And which other songs? Hopefully, if they'll get it right, which other songs will you be singing?
Actually, it's the single to the album Trials and Tribulations called Summer Loving.
Really,
Yeah,
Summer Loving and
yeah.
so forth.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the lyrics and so on?
For the single or
Yeah, for the single and for the album.
Okay, for the single, actually, it did this a year ago. I done this.
Yeah.
So actually, it's funny because one day I just said I heard a beat on YouTube, and
Right.
I had to make sure everything was confirmed. It's permission, of course.
Right.
And I did it. I heard it, and I just had visuals on it. So I decided
Right.
to, do it my way of songwriting process. I just started to look at YouTube videos.
Right.
Summertime. What do? You go on the beach, you have fun, and basically it's just a combination of love, a summer fling.
Right.
So I said I could put it all together with the songwriting and the beat all together, and I did it last year, and with my mentor, Cool Breeze,
Right.
I'm a music producer, and we did it, and I've been having out there since. Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
did it the right way.
Thank you, thank
You know,
you.
and it's gonna be a good thing. And and Tracy, now let me ask you.
Oh my.
Tell the people why you're in the Superman costume, and tell them why did you want to do the movie. Remember
Well,
the mic?
The reason I'm wearing the costume is because
Yes.
we're just finishing the post-production work
Right.
on Superman's Staten Island journey.
And you didn't invite me in. That's a shame. That's a damn shame.
I didn't know you wanted to be invited.
Yeah, I
in.
did.
would've.
Okay, we'll do a cameo next time. Like
Well,
Sharknado
look at it this way. I'm going to be working on other
projects that you'll need.
unusual projects of that type.
Oh,
so
hopefully
I'll
not.
keep you in mind, definitely.
Yeah, okay, in porno too. But
Oh!
Let's not go that far.
Whoa.
Talk about your projects. What made you do it?
Well, basically what it was, as I was talking to this professor
Yeah.
from FIT, and we were talking about
Fit?
Yes.
FIT.
Fashion Institute.
The
Fashion Institute of Technology.
Yeah, thank you. Some people don't know FIT.
Why
That's
would-
why.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that's a good point.
Thank you. That's why I'm the host of the show. Yes. that's-
I knew there was a reason. for it,
Yeah,
'cause-
exactly.
Wow.
Thank you. I do have some brains.
No.
God,
Oh my
hope-
What
God.
happened was I was talking to Chris Spallin,
Yeah.
and he's a very creative individual,
Right.
and I told him I was looking forward to making some type of a film that the fans would get a kick out of. It's pretty much a comedy. It revolves around the old classic costume compared to the costume they're using in the comics now.
Right.
And basically, since the characters stopped wearing this outfit, we came up with the idea of the original Superman is now retired. You people are gonna love this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for telling them. Let them see it first before they go. Yeah, it's
Well,
great.
no,
But no, but go
He's
ahead.
gotta
Yeah,
entice them.
He's got to entice them. It is
yeah.
true.
The premise
Right.
is Superman's retired. You know, the classic Superman.
Yeah.
And since he hasn't really been doing much, his powers have faded. You know, nothing's functioning the way it used to. So now he's living in a single room occupancy somewhere in Mariners Harbor.
Okay.
Ro, it gets worse.
Oh, yeah. Living there. Yeah,
Yikes.
exactly. Living there. Yeah. But
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
since I'm retired, I have to have a way to get food and stuff.
Right.
So basically, Superman is on disability
Okay.
because of his power is fading,
Right.
and he shops with food stamps
Okay.
at ShopRite.
All right. You know, that's a way to plug people and things. But all right.
Well, you know.
You know, but go ahead, continue.
Well, what happens is Mr. Spaulding comes to me
Yeah.
or comes to Superman and wants him to come out of retirement and do this film.
Right.
And the film revolves around a crazy Russian mad scientist and his cohort, Angus the ape.
Angus
Oh
the
my.
Ape. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a gorilla in a sweatshirt and
Okay.
a pair of jeans.
This
Yeah.
sounds fun.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good concept, and it looks like
It
a good
does.
fanfare.
Unfortunately, I don't have any video footage of it. I
Nah,
didn't think
don't
to
worry
bring
about
the raw footage disc, which has some interesting clips on it.
No, okay.
But you know,
At least you're here. You're talking about it. You're promoting it because you pestered me. And
I
thinking
never
about
pestered
why
him. I
we
just
don't
told him to
promote
do
it.
what I
Yes, he
did.
did. Yes, he did. He pestered me. Nobody's gonna promote it. No, well, I'm promoting the damn thing for you.
well,
See, aren't you
I'm
glad?
hopeful of getting a few other shows to promote it as well.
Well, exactly.
I
Cause
think that would be great.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
good. Listen, it's a good concept. You know, you should promote it when people let you, but you shouldn't. You know.
well,
there's
that's
only
the
so
thing.
many
The reason I
fucking-
wanted to promote it here first
Yeah,
is
because
because I've known you for so long,
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and you know,
so I
it's always
said-
been an interesting show.
Yeah, it is an
I mean,
interesting show.
yeah.
That's for damn sure. Yeah,
Put it this way,
that's
some
for
of the
damn sure.
unusual
It is.
stuff that has
My-
happened on my
Yeah.
show.
With
You know
my
what I like
crack
about
committee.
us? You know what I like about all of us, though?
What?
Yeah.
What do
As
you like?
CTV producers, we try to help each other out because if we can cross promote,
That's
we
good.
cross promote.
That's true.
That's a good.
Because we'll tell somebody, hey, watch Christine's show,
Yeah.
watch this one's show, watch Guy's show. We'll tell people
Yeah.
about shows, and we will cross promote
And
each other.
I can't
which
wait.
I think is a great thing.
I can't
And
wait
we
to
have a
get
sense of
Guy in
community.
here soon. That
Yeah,
way
right?
he can really promote his show as well.
There's
But-
also the fact, as Superman, I want to tell all you fans out there, not only watch my movie
Okay.
or my show as it is,
Right.
but watch Hector's Home Invaders because it's a great show.
Yeah.
Rosanna's coming up with Ringside Highlights.
No,
no.
Independent Wrestling Highlights again.
So-
That was a good show, so watch that too.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
And I'm thinking about producing another TV show myself, another wrestling program. I haven't decided sure
Yeah.
what I'm going to do yet.
So how's your chops? You ready to sing?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you
All
know
right.
what? Let's go with a videotape.
Okay.
and
Vero
you're gonna
G
sing-
is
and you're
always
gonna
ready to sing.
Video. You're gonna then you're gonna sing after the videotape. You're gonna hear her sing. So let's play that videotape.
All the things we all go through. It's not enough to say or do. We gotta stand up and put on a fight. Let them know we have all right. It's time to have our equality and have no more fatalities. Breaks my heart for the lost soul. Let's make a change and make a vow to never let this happen again, where we have to lose a friend over ignorance and stupidity, and realize this is our reality. We gotta overcome these obstacles, for once make more miracles to to never give up and believe it's our time to break free. I am a warrior. Let go of the barrier. I am a warrior. Time for a change. Gotta have courage, strength, and motivation, so we won't have no more hatred. It's time for a change, so it can make it rain for all the colors of the rainbow to be bright and virtue. We gotta speak up and be heard, so no one will ever go through tears, the sadness of this heartache, and how it was not a mistake. But learn from this and be stronger. Let no one take this any longer. Put a stop to it, let it be known. We not going down, it will be shown. Mark my words when I say we put our enemy as of today. I am a warrior. Let go of the barrier. I am a warrior. Time for a change. I am a warrior. Let go of the barrier. I am a warrior. Time for a change. We have a voice. We have a choice. The right to freedom. The right to see what's done. Either woman, man, straight or gay. Know that we are here to stay. All bleed the same way. So let's come together in common peace. I am a warrior. Let go of the barrier. I am a warrior. Time for a change. Wherever you are, I believe heart goes on. Once more, you open the door. My heart goes on to the beat of the song. Realize what had went wrong. You used to play me like one of your toys, only use me until you was with your boys. I used to cry at those endless nights between how you caused all of our fights. Tired of how you used to treat me. Now taking charge and not taking none of your shit. Remember those days when you used to throw me out? Said I was nothing and started fucking shout. How you took control over me. I was trapped in your world, not setting me free. Now I gotta get this hardcore card you gave to me. Now you crying cause you all alone. Remember when I was your queen in your throne. Now you acting funny cause I'm not at home. Vero G. New York City, my heart goes on. I believe goes on. Once more, you open the door. I believe that my heart will go on and on. Your heart goes on. Yeah. Vero G. Don't stop. My heart goes on. Oh yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Open yourself to me. Can't you see? Oh, baby. Your love is such a sweet taste for me. Oh, baby. When you come around and I see you smile, it just makes me so wild. With your sweet embrace, when I touch your face, I realize you my soulmate. When you tell me all your deepest fears and don't hold back all of your tears, baby, I love you, and that's the truth. So open yourself to me. We were friends for a while. You took my hand by surprise. And since then, nothing has changed. Just that now you are my man. When you come around and I see you smile, it just drives me so wild. With your sweet embrace, when I touch your face, I realize you my soulmate. When you tell me all your deepest fears and don't hold back all your tears, baby, I love you, and that's the truth. So open yourself to me. You are my friend, my lover, oh yeah, my lover, and so much more. You show me how to love again. From time to time, I come to see that we were meant to be. So do you see now? You can open up to me. Open yourself to me. Can't you see? Oh, baby, your love is such a sweet taste. Oh, son. Oh, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Susan Chamberlain. She is.
Intuitive healer
See, she said it for me, so she knows what I'm thinking.
and a mystic also.
Look at that, mystic. Woo! This is going to be a great show, ladies and gentlemen, and a great interview. So,
Use God. That's why God is everything to me. With everything I do,
how long have you been doing this?
quite a few years. Quite a
Years. And I see different cards. What do the different cards mean?
Actually, they don't mean anything in an illusionary world. Your energy is going to pull an answer that you already know, but this is just confirmation. That's what I say. These are just confirmation. It's stuff you intuitively already know, because we're all our own intuitive person, healer, mystic, guru. Every soul comes complete with everything. It's just when you add filters to your world and life, those filters, blocks, and restrictions according to your beliefs will stop you from living your life. But if you can get rid of those and live in present time, you are your own master.
At what point in your life did you say, okay, this is for me?
When you get a calling of quote unquote an illness calls you out of that, and you put yourself into spiritual schooling, the mastery of who you are comes out.
Well, that's a good thing because, like I said, but in most cases, I know it's what you said is what you said, but they say every deck is different. What do they mean? What do they mean?
That has a life purpose. One is a romance card, one is healing, and one is also with Raphael, the archangel. So each one has a different message for the soul that's looking for an answer in that category.
So when you do a reading, you do each deck, and then how many cards do you put down?
We pull out 3 cards, and I let, according to the intuitive feeling from the person sitting aside from me, what decks they need to use. Sometimes we use them all. Sometimes we use 1 or 2.
Right now, if I were to pull a deck, what do you feel right now on you?
I would pull this one for you.
And what's that deck for?
This is like a healing deck, but it's also like a tarot healing deck. So it gives you a diversity, and it's only, when you pull a card, only one word, like meditation, is going to come out. Key word, meaning you need to start meditating.
And for those people that don't know how to meditate, what is meditation to you?
Sitting in the silence with God. That's what it is to me. And not asking for anything, but having a congruency and a conversation where you talk to God and God talks to you. That's what that feels like to me.
Well, that's a good reading because, but when you sense someone or sense something, like you sensed me on that one, what type of feeling do you get when you sense something like that?
Oh, it's an intuitive hit, and intuition is a skill, and it's not from in your body, and it's not from in your brain. It hits your pineal gland from coming from heaven, straight down to the pineal gland, and you actually have to decipher it. It's quote-unquote sometimes called the third language, even though it's not. It's actually your first and only language. We are intuitive beings. We've just blocked that from our field, but we're going back into that. Because as you see on the houses and how we're going into solar, S-O-L-A-R, we're now going back into solar, meaning S-O-U-L-A-R, living by your soul. And not by the ego, but by the soul, which has different requirements than your ego, which is a better way of living. It's more congruent with God and the divinity of who you are in truth.
Well, and you've been doing this for a long time or just a couple of months?
No, quite a few years.
Yes. And when you did it the first time, what was that like when it hit you the first time?
Well, you always question, did I do good? Did I do right? But then when you realize and you relax into the channeling piece that you are, you can never do wrong because you're always helping somebody. Always a betterment. Always a betterment.
Well, if people want to contact you, where should they contact you?
Well, I have a website, www.susangchamberlain.com. Again, that's www.susangchamberlain.com. And they can reach me there. I have Gmail, email, and
Facebook, too?
I'm on Facebook.
All right,
Many places
Facebook.
to find me.
Okay, well, thank you very much,
Very
Susan.
good.
I appreciate it. Thank
Have
you
a
so much
wonderful
for
day.
taking your time.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Many
Take
blessings.
care out there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back for more things to come. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed the singing, and my crack committee doing a hell of a job. And we've been talking about swinging jingle bells and all that, and how Tracy is the same one, even though he's wearing a costume for his movie. But, talk. Yeah, exactly. So speaking of talking,
Just say thank God it was after 11.
Speaking of talking, we have K Cormier on the show. Yay! Give him a nice clap.
Yeah.
Remember the microphone. Remember? No, you're supposed to put the microphone here.
I know.
Wasn't you taught already?
I know how to handle a microphone.
Yeah, I'm good because we were taught like you kids better learn how to. And
that was for your benefit.
But that's
when the guest is not talking,
It's just the show.
When I'm going to talk, I bring it back up here.
Okay, so but
that's how
that's
you
not
do
good when you're bringing it from all the way down here.
As
and
long as
then-
I don't have to
'cause
keep
they-
going up and down.
Look what it looks like when you're doing it up and down.
No, we don't need
Look
that.
what it looks like when you're
That's
going
what the
up and
kids watch
down.
I know what it looks
Exactly,
like.
that's what I'm
I know
saying.
what it looks like when you go up and down.
Exactly. My point is, so, What? So, guy.
glad you said
Yeah, we all have
oh,
a smile on our face afterwards.
exactly. That's why you finish it over here.
Yeah, I'm going to be finished in a minute.
Yeah, but my point is, guy, your show has been on for how long?
12 years.
12 years.
Wow.
And tell the people what your show is about.
Well, basically, what my show is about, I'll do a show on anything and on any topic, on any subject. I would do video of sceneries or animation, anything I could think of, I'll do a show on.
Now, let me ask you, what's been the toughest topic for you to talk about so far?
Oh, the toughest, I would have to say, is talking about prostate cancer or basically on prostate cancer health, what's going on in the world, or if there's something going on with me, and I want to share with the world so that they could get themselves. That's the hardest part to talk about.
So what's the latest with you that you shared on yourself on TV?
Well, I was supposed to have last year. I was supposed to go in for surgery on my back and on my neck due to that the discs in my neck and my back aren't supposed to be moving the way it's moving. But due to personal things at home, I couldn't go in for the surgery because I had to take care of things that were more important.
Right, and especially how would you do your show from bed? Imagine doing your show from bed. Go, hi, my name's K Cormier. I can't move, but I'll tell you why. That'll be
It
good.
would work.
It'd work.
Because people would understand that.
Well, that was my
Nobody
job.
lets you
Yeah,
forget
nobody
that.
will let me forget that the porn
know.
star one. Yeah,
You can't help it.
The
That was
one with the big ass showing that stand up.
Yeah, but you got to admit that was an interesting show.
That was an interesting
You know
show.
what's funny? I didn't start working on his show till I think it was a month or two after that.
Yeah.
So I never got to see that
So
show.
you really missed all the fun. You
Yeah,
would have loved it. It
I
was great.
couldn't. The only place I could interview her was the bed. Even though, because I am the hardest, bad, sexiest man on cable access TV, who, I'm supposed to interview her in bed. She's supposed to.
There's a legend.
But
You're
it
the only
was a
dude I
small
know to be
room.
in bed with a porno and not get no action.
Get a bone and I.
Damn.
Who says I didn't? I don't know. That's how the.
Oh, God,
I-
you had
That's
dude.
what the
I
background
never-
noise was.
Exactly, and that's why.
I don't know about that.
Don't worry, you will. But
don't think so.
you never know.
Yeah.
But
Don't interview a singer in bed.
I'll interview anybody I want. You don't like it? There's the door.
You can interview anybody you
my-
want.
my-
Just don't interview a singer in bed.
I'll interview singer in bed. Vero, you want to sing in bed?
If we
In
close
the
on,
bed?
that's-
Yeah,
I don't-
okay, fine.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
whatever. Close, no close. So
Don't encourage
You
it.
know what? So, Guy, have you had guests on the shows that have given you problems?
Let's just say I had two guests, and let's say one fellow CTV producer that caused me big headaches.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
And let's just say two of the guests, I give you an example. I had this one guest. He told me he wanted it this way and that way, and he wanted me to edit. He was telling me how to edit out, how to put the clips together.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that the one I was on?
Yeah, huh?
Is that the one I was on?
No,
there was
no,
that one guy.
no.
Yeah, he.
This was like maybe 8, maybe 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And let's just say I edited it anyway the way it's my show, so I edited it the way I wanted it to, and it was the way he wanted that he wanted it in the first place. And I go, wait, you put me through all this,
Right.
and it's the way that it's supposed to come out in the first place.
Right.
And then I had another guest who's like taking over my show. It went my show, and I don't really like that.
Yeah.
So those are the two people
There
guess
are-
I'll never have on
There
again.
are two people I would tell to take 2 running steps right into hell.
Really? Who would those two be?
The two jabronis guy was just talking about.
Oh, okay. Now.
Sometimes it can be very complicated having.
Yeah, explain it on your show because it's tough when we do IWH and we have to do the wrestlers.
Well, I don't find that there's a problem because usually the wrestlers, every time you've had to interview them, they were princes. To me, what was hard was when I was doing the taping of the wrestlers, and I end up with a wrestler at my feet.
Yeah.
And instead of worrying about my personal safety, I'm over there with the camera going, "Okay, let's get the
Yeah,
shot."
I've done
I'm
the
out of my
same thing too.
mind.
When I do
That
camera
much is
stuff,
certain.
when I do camera for you too,
Yes.
that's a pain because you know you're waiting to get hit with one of the bodies flying at
Somebody
me. going,
flying
it's
at
like-
you, a barrier
you know,
falling
or
down.
they'll tell you can't tape this because of whatever, and I'm like, oh, forget that. You want, you know, you're getting promoted for God's sakes. It's not like you.
And
make
everybody
money.
else in the audience is doing it.
Exactly.
At least we're actually promoting
Now,
it.
now, Tracy, on your now for your movie, because we keep on moving, which is good. Now, for your movie, who's starring in it besides yourself? Who's in it?
Well, actually, it's basically just me,
Yes.
my former tag team partner Spike Stevens,
Okay.
and my partner in this show, his wife, Jing Bao.
Okay.
Beautiful young lady,
Okay.
talented. You got to hear this woman sing.
Okay.
You know,
Good. So
I
bring her on the
think-
show. You know, hopefully.
Oh, you definitely will, because when the movie airs, or it's not really a movie; it's only a half hour long. But
It's a featurette.
that's a feature.
when the show airs here,
Right.
Mhm.
you'll get to hear the way Jing sings. She's got a
Right.
beautiful singing voice.
So,
Lovely.
She, in
Yeah.
my opinion,
yeah.
she sings as well as Veronica does.
Yeah.
That's
Vero G's
nice.
got a
Veronica,
beautiful
you
voice.
know,
No,
Let me-
you've
no.
we were always
Yeah.
impressed with the way
especially when you sing a cappella. When you sing the a
When you sing
cappella song,
Summertime,
yeah.
brings
when you
tears
sing
to my
Summertime-
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want.
That's
No,
that's
but
all.
I'm-
That's
no, but I'm
always
saying,
that's always
you
the
know,
give me song.
We started this on a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
It was actually a shoestring.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Aww.
I think we spent on this movie about
So
10
basically, you
bucks.
did a Charlie Chaplin
Wow.
bit.
How much?
No, I think we spent a little more than Charlie would have. We
How
spent
mu-
about maybe 10, 15 bucks.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. That's
that's
reasonable.
reasonable.
That's
That's
reasonable.
digital.
That's
I remember back about 20 years ago, Ed did a small feature, and it was myself and another friend of his. We were both supposed to be like day walkers. We were daytime vampires. Nothing bothered us, and it was about 25 minutes long. But we didn't have the digital advantages. You had to do linear editing. So when he had to do special effects, it was $75 an hour to take it down to a studio to have them just add slow motion or something like that. So it's amazing how technology has improved and made
I
stuff
definitely
so
would agree.
accessible to all of us, which
Yeah.
is fantastic.
and you know, Guy, you've done your bit of movies too with your cartoons and so
Yeah,
forth.
oh yeah. I enjoyed doing it. Like, it took me.
I'm
a
glad
year.
you enjoy doing it.
Well, I do.
Everybody
We're
does.
Talking about the
Yes,
animation.
yes, exactly. So
I
yes,
Different
spent-
show for
Heck-
that.
I
Heck,
would
to
spend-
keep it clean.
Yeah,
I
I
would spend
am.
a year on it
Yeah.
and 17 hours a day doing the animation
Yeah.
for
That's
a
amazing.
and I've been hearing a lot of feedback. They
Good feedback.
totally loved it. But one movie, my very first mini movie that I ever made is when me and Tracy went up to Boston,
Right.
and I decided after trying to meet my father for the first time after 45 years, which didn't work out so well.
Right.
So I decided, no, we have only 2 days left. I decided, what the hell, I'm going to go and have fun. So I told Tracy we're going to do a silent movie type of a movie. So Tracy's part was in black and white, while mine is in color.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember
Yeah.
that.
So we would go up Main Street, up and down Main Street. I would film all his parts,
Right.
and then I'd film my parts. So I'd be walking up, and they have this like big planter. So I bend over and start going through the dirt and go, "Hey Tracy, are you in there?" And people come up to us and they ask you, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're just filming a movie." And I didn't really care if I was making a fool of myself or anything. I was having a good time.
We're having a lot of fun with
Yeah,
that.
as long as you have a good time
it.
doing it.
Whatever
That's all.
happened to that
I put
footage?
then I put a couple of signs, like Charlie Chaplin in it,
Yeah.
picking up a piece of paper and reading, say, "Oh, I got to talk to Tracy."
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
then I
got
had
you.
to do where I had Tracy open the door in the hotel and close it.
Right.
Because when I did his part, I wanted the sound. I created my own sound effect.
Right.
So when he came in through the door, and I matched the sound of the door opening and closing as he came in perfectly, because that's the only sound you hear in that silent part.
Right.
I remember that. Whatever happened to that footage? I'd like a copy of that.
It is.
Yeah, but I don't have cable anymore, so you know.
I'm so glad I'm able to say something. But you know what? Now, let me ask you.
Somebody's got to do
Yeah,
talking.
somebody's got to do talking. It shouldn't be me. No.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
Why the hell?
It should be
Why
you.
the hell am
It
I
should be
here
the
for?
four of us.
Moderator.
Hey,
What
whatever
the hell
works.
We
am
got
I
to get rid
here?
of you, that's all.
Exactly. Oh.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Anyway.
Fix it later.
Oh, not the poor CD you can't see, but you know, let me ask you. Like I said, nah, that's it. That's it. We got
It came out.
That's
Funny.
That's
Come
it.
out,
They
man.
had a ball. That's it. Done. Okay. Show's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
We
God.
got talking. That's it. That's it. We got. That's it. That's it.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
That's it.
It's
The
just
show's over. Show's over. That's it. Show's over.
You okay?
Take a while.
Of course, guys.
Oh
Okay.
my
That's
God.
just
He's
the way
turning
it
red
goes.
over there, man.
Yeah, see? Woo.
Dude,
Wow.
wasn't that funny?
No, it was. Let him laugh. That's okay. Yes,
Let
it
him
was.
let it
Let him
Son
happen.
of a bitch, you got me sounding laughing again.
Look at that. See that? And I was going to ask you about your singing,
Metropolis
but
doesn't
let me
need
finish
table
him
tonight.
laughing. No, okay. Let him, no, because that's all he needs. He's just one little dip and and then he'll go. You know, when you say talega sabrosa, it's even better. But you know what?
Yeah.
But
Oh my
you know,
God,
so
different
I hope you like my talega sabrosa. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen,
I like
and you
Toto
too.
Fritos.
Yeah, Toto Fritos too. But let me ask you something. When you first started singing, who was the first person that said you can sing?
My mom and my dad.
Your mom and your dad was the one that said, "Hey, go sing."
That's
Well,
awesome.
yeah,
I love that positive reinforcement from the parents. That's
yeah,
great.
That's great.
Yeah,
But let her finish what she's saying.
No, it's okay.
No, the microphone. What? You can't sing. What did they tell you about your damn microphone?
You buckle eye did that on purpose.
Exactly. My whole
Toto
point.
Frito. All right, listen.
So,
I can picture now. Despacito, Gatacito.
guys,
Oh, that's that one.
Let her finish.
No, so
Go ahead.
basically, my parents encouraged me.
Yeah.
You know, since the age of 7, I loved it. Music is a passion of mine. You know, I
Right.
loved it since that time, and they enforced me. Hey, listen, if you got something as a talent, go for it. Why
Right.
not? So I mean, since that time on, I done things here. I've been at different places, but overall, it's just always been a passion of mine. And I love it. And I love to give back something that people love to hear. And
Right.
just- the feedback is the best feeling in the world.
Now,
Honestly.
I know you have a lot of plugs that you have, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Should I
you might as well start plugging me.
Yeah,
So
man.
go ahead.
Okay, so listen, my album's called Trials and Tribulations. It just came out August 1st this year.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to get a copy, you guys can contact. I'll give you the social media so you guys can
Yeah,
get that from there.
social media, because you know we
Yeah.
can't promote anything.
No,
God
no,
forbid.
It's in your
okay.
credits.
Yeah, it's in your
definitely.
credits.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, you guys see the credits. You guys can contact me there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it.
Just make sure you pause it.
Yeah. Pause. Pause, guys. Is laughing too.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Definitely. I worked with various artists on this album itself, with Dirty Promesa, Truth Be Told, Varsity Green Space, other people I worked with on this album. Great time working with them. You know,
Right.
it was just overall great.
Right.
experience. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
This album actually made 2 years. I completed it because timing and money behind it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I finally, it was time I had to do it this year and put it out there.
It was more than $15.
Beautiful.
What?
Yeah. it was
No,
just-
it-
Talking about him.
I was like, wait. I was like,
Yeah, no.
Budget.
So-
I was like,
the bu-
yeah. I
My
was like,
budget
what?
was a lot cheaper than Vero G's was.
Yeah,
Oh, come on,
exactly.
stop it now.
So,
Okay, yeah. So actually, as
Yeah.
we speak, I'm working on my second album. It's called Vero G. So
okay.
I'm in the process with my mentor, music producer, Cooper's working on that. So as soon as we.
Good, good.
definitely,
And
definitely.
hopefully
I would
you'll
definitely like a
dedicate
copy
some
of that,
songs
'cause I
to
love
me
her
like you
voice.
did before.
I have
like
some of
when
mine.
I like when you dedicate songs to me, because
I
I'm the
hate
hardest,
'em.
baddest, sexiest man on cable
Oh
access
my
TV.
God.
And people always love to hear that because it's true. It's always
Okay.
true.
Not
See,
all people.
there'll always be a debate on that.
Oh God.
But go ahead.
Yeah,
that's what they
so-
all say to me too.
Hey, I don't know about that, but anyway.
Trust me. Go ahead.
Blowfish. I mean, what's the other one? That blowfish. The drink you talking about? Blowjob.
Blowjob.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
blowjob.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
That was the microphone, wasn't it?
Oh, that was the microphone. But God, Jesus.
That's what happened
I'll
earlier.
never forget that microphone, big. Doing this.
Tracy,
Get it
you got a
closer.
microphone
Get
in
it
your hand
closer.
now, don't you?
Exactly. Okay, guys. So I'll make it short and sweet. Okay, so I have a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to make it short and sweet.
Listen.
Go ahead.
God darn it. Okay, fine. Listen.
Face and let the lady talk.
You're the one that's talking. Go ahead.
Total Fritos. Anyway, so performances are coming up.
I'm going to use my heat vision and give him a hot tip.
Our performances are on August 20th, actually tomorrow. I will be actually in Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut. It's a birthday / barbecue event.
Yeah.
I had to be there at 10 in the morning, but definitely is that combination. That also it's a documentary, Indian documentary for a fashion thing.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one of the models to be fitting as well
Yeah.
for the documentary. Is that
Okay.
So need to go back to my
Okay.
notes.
Hurry up. We got.
Oh,
more
listen,
time.
you're
Hurry.
rushing me
All
now.
right,
Jesus,
all right,
tell me, and this will take my time.
Exactly. 'Cause
Hello.
we got 11 minutes
Okay,
left.
okay,
We
I
gotta
won't
get
take
a
most-
video in.
Listen, I won't take most
Just in
time.
case
Okay.
Hurry up.
The next
ahead.
one I have is on August 26th, Blazer Stage Showcase. It's from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's in Brooklyn. I don't have the address on me right now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it doesn't
okay,
matter
Okay.
because I know when this show's gonna
We'll
air.
check
Okay.
your social media.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Check
thank
your
you.
social media.
Okay, cool. Okay, next one I have is actually same day, August 26th, but I'll be in upstate for that
Yeah.
event.
Oh, you want
Um,
to say? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
good.
It's for a film screening for somebody, but I'm gonna go perform on that place.
Right.
So
Lovely.
yeah, thank you.
It's
yeah.
good living in the Bronx where you can have all these contacts and so forth instead of living on good old Staten Island. where you can't get nothing.
Well, let me not sidetrack. Hold on. So
Yeah,
next
yeah,
one.
yeah. 10 minutes.
Contact
You
anyway.
got
You
10
gotta know the
minutes.
right
You got
people.
10 minutes. Okay,
Okay,
we got
so
10 minutes. Hurry up.
the
We
next
got 10
performance
minutes.
it will be on August 27th at Black Thorn 51. That's on Elmhurst, Queens.
Right.
If you guys want to come, it's $12 for the tickets.
No, you can't.
No. Don't worry about it.
Okay. If you guys interested in coming, contact me and I'll give you the prices for the tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Come by to support on August 30th. I have also another performance in Silhouettes. That's in Riverdale at 233rd.
Right.
And it's free. If you want to come through, it's free and free
Yeah.
parking. If you guys want to, hey, it's
Yeah.
from I believe it's only 6 to. The starts at 6:30, but usually
Right.
later on. But you just come through at 6:30. You just gotta patronize the place. That's about it.
Patronize it.
Yeah,
Okay,
patronize it.
okay.
Yeah. And also, I'm also doing some modeling work as well as we
Right.
speak. A couple of shows coming up in September.
All right.
Super excited
That's
about that.
fabulous.
All
Thank you
right.
guys. Thank you. I'm like he's like dying over here.
What? I'm dying over here. Hurry up
Yeah.
I'm
already.
trying to read everything
Yeah.
here while
I
I'm
know.
10 minutes. Okay. So yeah. Also, actually, as we speak, I actually done 2 scripts
Yeah.
and a poetry book is in the work. process right now.
Good.
Thank
That-
you.
Can I
that's-
ask questions? I'm
Yeah,
ready
well,
to
you
ask-
got. Remember,
I
she's
know,
got to sing us
and
off,
I
and
know,
we got
and
9
I
minutes,
gotta
so we got
ask
one
her.
video
I
left.
I know you
wanna
did
Okay, go ahead.
poetry.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been following your career,
Yes.
Yeah,
follow
you've been
your
here
social
enough
media.
times. That's
Aw.
and you've done some wonderful work with modeling, and I've seen some of your work with acting. How did you get involved? How did you expand yourself from getting involved with just singing
Okay.
to getting involved in acting and in modeling?
First thing was the singing. I guess I've been doing it for a long time. But the thing with the acting, I always had a passion for that too as well. Modeling, it was later on in life, but acting, I've done it since junior high school. And I first doing it I did like mostly the small parts you could say,
Yeah.
just the background or whatever. But down the line, it was just something I loved. It was something that it was just how it is.
Right.
It was just like being somebody else for a day and you're actually doing your job and you leave. That's it. And just getting the feedback from people that love it. Hey, you did a great job or this and that. So acting, it was just something in me that I just decided to pursue on it. And
Right.
yeah, I done a couple of short films. I've been in a couple of feature films as well. And I just love working with new people, networking, be myself, and have a great time.
Now,
Yeah,
my
and that's fair.
because
Thank you.
we got 8 minutes left.
you.
We got to show that video so that Vero can show us off, sing us off.
Oh, stop.
So she can get it off. But
Oh,
the
wow.
But guy,
Awkward.
I want to tell you, if people want to see your show or contact you, where can they contact
Well,
you?
they
at?
can contact me through my email, geekc 2000 at yahoo.com.
Right.
They can see my show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Channel 34 on Spectrum and on Verizon Files.
And Ro,
Well, with me, it's Independent Wrestling
Wrestling
Highlights
Highlights.
on Facebook. On YouTube, it's I wrestling highlights because they would not take all of those letters.
You get a lot. You get a lot of
Yeah.
hits too. You
Yeah,
get
I
a
know.
lot of
I
hits.
hadn't been working on the show for like 3 years, and I've still got like 764 hits. I'm like, wow, where did this come from? But what I'm going to be doing is actually I'm going to be working it out of the house, and then
Yeah, that
putting
way
it
you don't
into
have
the
to go
Siri
through
and
this
doing
bureaucracy that we have to do.
yeah, because I don't have to worry about working my schedule,
Yeah,
with school, and
exactly.
everything. I can do it at
Yeah.
my own pace.
And Tracy, you know, for how can they contact you? So in case of anything, they want to see your film. How can they see your film and so on?
Well, actually, the best way to contact me would be through CTV. Call, leave a message. I'm thinking about bringing back the show I used to produce with my friend T-Dog Tomasio.
Okay.
Only it won't be the same type of show.
All right.
It's going to be something that basically focuses on the wrestling business.
All right.
And maybe having an occasional guest wrestler.
And
Lovely.
Vero, before tell them where to kiss off, because remember we got a video. Hopefully that video that we have, the
Like
music
2.5
video.
minutes. It's like
Yeah, because we got 6 minutes left, so
Yeah, we're
it's
good.
58.
We can do it.
So she can plug away.
Okay, great. Yeah, so which one are you talking about?
No,
So-
no.
Tell
you
how can people contact
How
you?
can people contact
Okay,
you?
great. So if you guys want to contact me on my social media, basically, is,
Yeah.
my YouTube is VERO2884. My Facebook artist page is Vero G. My Reverb Nation page, Vero G as well. My my SoundCloud is Veronica Gonzalez, and the 11 behind that. Also, if you want to book me, you could email me at VERO2884@yahoo.com for bookings. I just want to give a quick shout out. Is that okay?
Yeah,
a
the
quick
shout
shout
outs
out.
are good.
Yeah, okay. I want
They
to give
shout out to me all the time.
You're
when
not the
I'm
first
in
time. I was
bed.
trying to talk over here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I try to talk as
Go
fast
ahead.
as I can with the timing we have.
Yeah.
So basically, I want to give a big shout out to, of course, Hector, Rossana,
Yeah.
Guy, Tracy, everybody, the whole crew from CTV. You guys are awesome. Home Invaders show. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Clap
To my fans, my supporters, my family, everyone I worked with in the past, in film, movie, modeling, anything. And I can't, so many names, but thank you all, and that's all I want to say.
Okay, so how long is the video that we have?
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. So let's show the video, and then she'll sing. So goodbye, everybody. Take care. Let's show the video.
Katy Perry, Migos, who's worse? You decide. Music is dead.
I'm wrapped up like a chew toy. I'm still singing my boys. Well into my 30s. This is my most cringeworthy face. Blue balls, a blue apron. This song isn't well done. It's my third crappiest one. After Swish Wishing You're So Gay. Real song. Me not making faces. This brother on the tartar. When it comes to subtlety, I'm the culinary jar jar. This is a tasty video, or a tasteless food porno. I'm the Pillsbury doll-ho. You know you love my hot doughy, but you bust a donut when I'm inside you. More wordplay, yes you need this song. I'm like Stretch Armstrong, feast on my tofu.
Is this supposed to be sexy?
I need to be deflowered. My clam needs your chowder. Your filthy brain needs a shower. Cause I'm not coursing technically. Gonna your banana. If you get what I'm after, you would think I ain't Nebraska. Because my shit is so corny. I'm no real Slim Shady.
Welcome back to Pop Chef. Let's see what our judges have to say.
Katy must be high.
Right.
Has she lost her mind? Using too much damn cheese. Could've used more time.
The sexy piece of candy has matured.
Sure.
Into a horny foodie connoisseur.
Snore.
She told me this is Kobe, but it's right.
Nice.
But I have to say the melons do look right.
Points.
I prefer a Katy Perry ballad, that's about it. The missing ingredient was talent. Now she wildin' and trying to be a female DJ Khaled.
Party planner.
And Justin Bieber haircut disagrees with my palate.
Yeah, thumbs down, not impressed. Surprised you didn't steal Lady Gaga's meat dress. Has anybody seen a waitress? No, cause Migos need separate checks. I'll call the chauffeur. This thing doesn't work.
Now I'm super hungry. I guess I could just eat me. Besides, who really needs feet? This song is all over the place. Made too many food puns. I've got food pun poisoning. Where's the vomitorium? Oh God, I've even sick of me.
Summer loving. Gotta have fun. Let your hair loose. And let that summer loving through. Yeah. Let that sun shine. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay.
You could be my cocktail. You could be my ice cream. You could be my in between. Just wanna lick you up, eat you like a treat, or be my favorite drink. Just wanna make up feeling this summer fling. Put your head down, better yet to sit down. Better yet, come with me and put your feet up. Cause if you ride it with me, you got the best seat. Looking all so cute with your beach top. Let's take a trip now to the beach house, where we can have fun till the sunrise. Make memories where we can look back. Let's take a joy and enjoy this ride, love. No rush, no worries, have no problems and no hurries. Singing, this is our summer loving theme song.
Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay. Round and round we go. Summer loving's here to stay.
Let's go to the movies and watch that funny flick. The one you said makes you fall in love real quick. Or look under the stars, make names with your heart and say you are the brightest one. We can go to the sand and make sand castles, or make of seashells and write our own names. We can go to the beach as the sun sets. Watch the waves pass by until the sun sets. While I look in your eyes and be so mesmerized upon the beauty that leaves me breathless. Just wanna kiss your lips and never let go of what we have and let it grow. How about we stroll to your usual spot and get our favorite meal? Shrimp, sauce in the bottle of Henny. In the bottle of Henny. In the bottle of Henny. Yeah, yeah. Woo, come on. Yeah.
Summer loving's here to stay.